Okay, so good morning class. I am Karts Jan Boffer Tilabao, your teacher in geometry. Today, we will talk about polygons. But before that, let's have a pretest first about your knowledge on what is a polygon. So, if you please, will you please answer this? Just get one and pass. Okay, very good. Most of you almost got a perfect score. So now, let's proceed about our discussion. Does anyone from the class know what a polygon is? Yes, precisely. A polygon is a closed two-dimensional geometric figure made up of two straight line segments. These line segments are called sides, which are connected end to end, forming a shape with finite numbers of angles and vertices. Okay, so what are the characteristics of a polygon? The characteristics of a polygon are: number 1, it is closed shape. The sides are connected, forming a boundary. Number 2, straight sides. The sides of a polygon are straight. Number 3, vertices. Vertices are points where two sides meet. And lastly, angles. The interior angles are formed between adjacent sides. Okay? So now let's talk about the types of polygons. Does anyone here know what are the types of a polygon? Triangle. Yes, very good. What else? Quadrilateral. Okay? So let's talk about the triangle. Triangle is a polygon with 3 sides and 3 angles, which sum of interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. When two angles are known, it is called the angle sum property. So since in the figure, we could see that the two angles are given, which are 60 degrees. So the formula in solving a triangle is always A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. So since two angles are given, it will be 60 plus 60 equals 120. And the sum of the measures of a triangle is equal to 180. So it will be 180 minus 120 equals 60. Because all of the angles are congruent, therefore, all of the sides are also congruent. Because this is an equilateral triangle. So next is the types of triangles. We have here an acute triangle, which is all angles are measuring less than 90 degrees. Next is the right triangle, which has one angle that is equal to 90 degrees. And lastly, obtuse triangle that has one angle greater than 90 degrees. Next is the quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals is a polygon with 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. These are the types of quadrilaterals. First is the square. Square has equal sides and angles. All of the sides of a square is equal. Next is the rectangle, which is its opposite sides are equal and all angles are 90 degrees. Then we have rhombus, where all sides are equal but angles are not necessarily 90 degrees. Next is parallelogram. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel and equal. Then we have the trapezium. At least one pair of sides are parallel. And lastly, kite, where 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal. Quadrilaterals can be convex, which is all interior angles are less than 180 degrees, or concave, which at least one interior angle is greater than 180 degrees. Next, we have the pentagon. A pentagon is a polygon with 5 sides and 5 angles. The term pentagon comes from the Greek word penta, which means 5, and gonia, which means angle. Pentagons are widely found in nature, design, and architecture, such as in the shape of flowers, crystals, and even the layout of the Pentagon building in US. To solve for the angles of a pentagon, we're using the formula sum of angles equals n minus 2 times 180 degrees, where n is the number of sides. So, since pentagon has 5 sides, we'll substitute 5 in n. So 5 minus 2 times 180 equals 540 degrees. And that's how we get, that is the formula of solving a pentagon. Next is the hexagon. Hexagon is a polygon with 6 sides and 6 angles. Hexagon are found in nature, for example, the honeycombs, the architecture, and designs due to their structural efficiency and tessellation properties. Hexagon are classified into different types based on their properties. For example, we have a regular hexagon, irregular hexagon, concave hexagon, and the convex hexagon. Next we have is the octagon is a polygon with 8 sides and 8 angles. The next is the nonagon. The nonagon is a polygon that has 9 sides, 9 interior angles, and 9 exterior angles. A nonagon has 27 diagonals, and the sum of the interior angles of a nonagon is equal to 1260 degrees. A nonagon can be regular or irregular depending upon the sides and angles. Next we have is a decagon. A decagon is a 10-sided polygon with 10 vertices and 10 angles. Thus, a decagon shape can be defined as a polygon having 10 sides, 10 interior angles, and 10 vertices. Based on the sides of a decagon, they are broadly classified into regular decagons and irregular decagons. And that ends our discussion for today. Thank you so much for